everybody, and welcome back to a new video on At Home with Sophia. Today we are going to be making the most adorable foods, mini desserts. It's going to be so fun and cute. Before we move on with this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell down below so every time I post a new video, you'll receive a notification. Let's move on with the first step. So I saw this online of people and bakers making mini foods, and I thought it was the most adorable thing ever. And I'll show you what it has inside of it. It has a cookie pie sheet. It has a mixing bowl. It's so cute. It has a pie tin. It has a little cake silicone tin. It's really fun. And this is so cute. It has its very own little oven mitts. And it also has these cute little baking utensils. So we are going to be making 3 yummy desserts. We're actually making 4, but the 4th one is frosting, so it's like 3 altogether. So we are making brownies, cupcakes, and we are making shortbread cookies. So the first thing we're gonna make today is yummy, delicious brownies. Now what I love about the baking kit, it also comes with a mini recipe book, and it has 18 or 19 recipes, I forgot. Here it says it needs flour, baking powder, cocoa powder, vegetable oil, sugar, an egg, vanilla. In the small bowl, stir together the flour, baking powder, and cocoa powder. So we have 4 teaspoons of flour. We need a half a teaspoon of baking powder. This is going to be so miniature and adorable. And then 6 teaspoons of cocoa powder. And I'll see you once I'm done putting all the teaspoons in. Okay, so now what we do is with the mixing spoon, we just mix it all up. Here is a nice close-up of this. So now it says to get a small bowl and add in the vegetable oil and sugar. So it says you need 4 teaspoons of vegetable oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the sugar, and it says you need 9 teaspoons of sugar. And then add the egg and the vanilla. So it says you need 6 teaspoons of an egg. If you have any other fun ideas, then comment down below. I only need 1 more subscriber to hit 50 subscribers, which has been my goal for a long time. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. And then we need a 1/3 of vanilla. So let's get that. Wouldn't it be cute if we had a mini electric mixer or a hand mixer or stand mixer or something like that? That would be adorable. Now what it says to do is get a little bit of butter and put it on to the pie dish. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of butter and put it on there so it doesn't stick. Otherwise that would not be very good. Now it says after you do that to mix well together and then add in the cocoa powder to the bowl and then mix it all up. This is actually looking like brownie batter. It's kind of funny how it looks so much like it, but it's such a mini version. If you like this video of me making mini desserts, then make sure to hit that like button so I know to make more of them. Okay, now I'm going to pour it into my pie dish. Now it says in the little book that sometimes what'll happen is because the lines in the oven, it's so big and wide for this pan, it'll fall over. So it recommends for you to put it on a bigger pan. So I have a 6-inch pan, and I'm just gonna put it on there. And then I'm gonna pop this in the oven for 10 minutes. Okay, so now what we're going to do is make the buttercream frosting for the vanilla cupcakes, and it also has the recipe in here, and it has vanilla and chocolate, but today we're going to do the vanilla one, and it says 10 teaspoons of butter, so I'm going to measure that out, and I'll see you once I'm all done doing that. So now what it says is to get the 1/4 teaspoon and put it into the butter mixture and then mix that up. Now it says to add 10 teaspoons or 40 teaspoons of powdered sugar, which is a lot, but for this it seems like a lot. But I'm going to do the teaspoons because it'll go a little bit faster. Okay everybody, so the buttercream frosting is all finished. It's looking super good. I also added in 1/2 teaspoon of powdered sugar. It also said to add in 2 teaspoons of heavy cream, but I didn't do that because it was already very fluffy. So maybe it depends on like the humidity in the air and how soft the butter was and all that. So I'm not gonna add in that ingredient. The brownie came out of the oven and it is looking really good. So it said to use the knife to get it out. It kind of overflowed, but that is okay. This looks really good. Let's go on to the vanilla cupcakes. Okay, so now we are on to the vanilla cupcake recipe, and it says to preheat the oven to 350, which it's already at, so that's perfect. It says grease the cupcake molds in 1 cake mold, and then place the baking pan on the cookie sheet. Okay, and then mix together the sugar and butter until you see it get nice and fluffy. And now it says to beat in the egg and then stir in the flavoring. Okay, it says 1/4 teaspoon, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. And now I am going to mix this all together, and then after that, I'm going to stir in the flour and milk. Okay, so now I finished all of the remaining steps by adding in the flour, the milk, and the baking powder. And now it says to add in the batter to the very top, and with any of the extra, put it into the cake tin. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Pinterest too, because I post stuff on Pinterest now and Instagram, lifestyle photos and stuff like that, and also extra baking tips, behind the scene photos and videos, and so much more. So go in the description or type this in for Instagram or this for Pinterest. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven for 10 minutes, just like the brownies, at 350. Okay, so now the last thing that we're going to make is yummy 3-ingredient shortbread cookies. It's just butter, sugar, and flour. Yummy. Okay, so this is the shortbread mixture. Right now I just have 6 teaspoons of butter and 3 teaspoons of sugar, and you're just gonna mix that up just like how I did it with the cupcakes. And then you slowly add in the flour. So now it says to put it into the pie pan. So let's do that. But it says to have the pie pan ungreased, and it's probably because there's so much butter in it that you don't need it. Shortbread doesn't rise, so you can fill it all the way to the top. Kind of forgot that brownies rise, and that's why I kind of overfilled a little bit. And now I'm gonna place this in the oven for 20 minutes at 300 degrees. Okay everybody, so I cut up the little brownie bites. They are so cute. Here's some photos of them, and I'm going to sprinkle them with a bit of powdered sugar. I also have my cupcakes as well, and it came out with 3 beautiful looking cupcakes. Looking delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to frost them and I'm going to put some sprinkles on them. So here is the frosting we made from earlier. And I got the smallest star tip I could find. And I'm going to do it to the rest of the 3. And then when the shortbread comes out, I'm going to chop it up. And that'll be the end of the video. Hey everybody, and thank you for watching today's video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell down below so every time I post a new video, you'll receive a notification. If you make these desserts at home and you have Instagram, you can do #@HomeWithSophia, and then I can see all of your amazing creations. And if you have any other ideas, make sure to comment down below, and bye!